Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Closure here with the top 5 bag add-ons that I think you need to check out. Seriously, having an add-on that manages your inventory is easily one of the biggest quality of life changes you can have in this game. But if you're one of those people who log in and see this and think, hey, I just love the look of my default messy bags, well then, good for you. Seriously, to each their own. I'm going to be ranking the following bag add-ons out of 5 in 3 categories: look and feel, ease of use, and sort functionality. These are purely my subjective opinions on the following add-ons, and the ratings serve more to highlight their strengths so that you can choose one that suits your needs. Without further ado, let's get to it. The first add-on that many of you probably know is Bagnon. Straight off the bat, I'm giving this one a 5 in ease of use. I mean, what's hard to understand about one giant bag? Good to note that all these bag add-ons I'll be showing you will come with the basic WoW cleanup functionality that we all know and love. You can also search for items at the top using the bar, and there's a basic configuration window that allows you to tweak some basic things like opacity, scale, blah blah blah. Look and feel, I think I'm going to have to give this a 3. It doesn't really stand out and feel special, but maybe that's something you prefer in a bag add-on. Sort functionality, I'm going to have to give a 1. Now this may feel harsh, but just remember, I still think that this is a huge improvement over the basic bags. In comparison to the sort functionality of other bag add-ons, however, I do think that this one falls short. I think you'll understand what I mean when you see what's packed in our next add-on. I like a bag add-on that helps me find what I'm looking for quickly, and a giant pile of items is not something that I can sort through quickly, even with my GigaChat vision, by the way. Sorted is one of those bag add-ons that makes me feel like I'm really playing some epic single-player RPG. Its sort functionality gets us straight out of the gate 5 out of 5. I mean, what were you expecting? It's in the name, sheesh. I also love how easy it is to use, and it's got a good balance between complexity and simplicity going here with all its extended tabs. It categorizes your items into well thought out sections. You have a search bar and an equipment manager. You have tabs for reagents and your bank that remembers your storage, so you can check that on the go when not in a city. What's not to get? For ease of use, it gets a straight 5 out of 5. Finally, for look and feel, I'm going to be giving it a...
Drumroll please! Let me know who is the band.
2. I know, I just said it made me feel like I'm playing some epic single-player game. So maybe in Warlords of Draenor, when I was playing with my lonesome self in my garrison, it would have been appropriate, but unfortunately this is an MMO now and I feel like it takes up a lot of space and is kinda clunky looking after the original WoW factor fades away. Great add-on, but simpler designs can achieve a much cleaner look by sacrificing only a small bit of this amazing add-on's functionality. Remember that scene in Terminator where the Terminator goes all translucent and shit? Onebag is the translucent creepy Terminator of bag add-ons. I have no idea where I was going with that analogy. It's clean and very transparent. Much like Bagnon, it's very simple to use with its search bar, sort, and bag pop-out features. So it gets a 5 for being the giant bag you always wanted it to be on the ease of use scale. Its similarities to Bagnon mean that it has Bagnon's strengths, but unfortunately, it inherits some of its weaknesses as well. It gets a fat 1 on the sort functionality too, I'm afraid. When your bag is filled with 100 items, I find it really difficult to find what I'm looking for without using the search bar or scouring the horde of loot with my squinted eyes. I slightly prefer Bagnon's look and feel over this one too, so I'm going to be giving it a 2 out of 5. You can change the scale, columns, and amount of transparency in the settings, but I couldn't really tweak it enough to get it looking the way I wanted it to look. Now there's an add-on that combines the one bag feel of Bagnon as well as some of Sorted's functionality. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Addy Bags. Look and feel, I have to give it a 4. I just love how it shows me all my currencies at the bottom, which you can modify by the way, and the little labels that separate the items into different categories helps me see where my weapons are at a glance. Even my jewelry is separated from the rest of my gear. This essentially mimics what Sorted has achieved, but instead of having to scroll through lists of items or click on subcategories, I can just spot where my item is based on the predetermined and managed items that are displayed in their entirety. Now sure, sorted has some more powerful sort functions, but this gets the job done while looking much more compact and pleasing to the eye. For that, I have to give this a 4 for sort functionality and a 5 for ease of use. It also gets the Closure stamp of approval for being my go-to bag add-on. Well, if you've watched this far into the video and you still haven't found a bag add-on for you, well, here's to hoping this one does the trick. Ark Inventory is easily one of the most customizable bag add-ons available. I mean, just look at all the customization options they have. I'm going to come right out and say I have no fucking clue what half of this even does. At first, it gives you the one large bag vibe, but it can be so much more than that if you want it to be. You can monitor items in your bank and even your mail. It has an item database of sorts that allows you to search items up, a column management system for adjusting the appearances of your bags. You can also create special rules that assist in filtering and managing your items. I mean, honestly, I could be here all day breaking this add-on down with how much is jam-packed into it. It would really need its own video. Ultimately, it isn't my go-to bag add-on as I feel like it could be easy on the eyes, so it gets a 3 for the look and feel for me. While it is powerful, these systems and functions aren't the easiest to get a grasp of. Ease of use gets a 3 for me. Ultimately, it has an insane amount of functionality and scores a fat 5 out of 5 in assisting players with sorting their booty. What's your favorite bag add-on? Are you a filthy default bag user? Just kidding. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite bag add-on is. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Closure out.